called the ambulance. They were on their way.
Yeah.
Made sure the door was open. I said, I'm off to bed. Not just
Ladies, that is an example of what we do not want in a man in 2024, because the role of a husband in the labor and delivery room is so crucial. As someone who's given birth less than 6 months ago, I cannot imagine going through my labor and delivery without my husband. And these are some of the roles that your husband should be doing. So ladies, make sure that your husband does this, and men, take notes. 1, he has to be your biggest supporter in the room. He has to be your advocate in front of healthcare workers. He needs to know your birth plan outright so he can advocate for you, because you're in so much pain you're not going to be able to speak. 2, he needs to be reminding you to drink water and filling up your water bottle whenever it's empty. 3, he needs to be helping you in changing positions, helping you walk around, helping you bounce on the bouncy ball, whatever he can do to help manage the pain, even give you massages if that's necessary. 5, he needs to be holding your hand and wiping that sweat off while you're pushing, because pushing is like the most intense exercise you're going to be going through while in pain. 6, he needs to make sure that you are being taken care of the way that you want to be taken care of. For example, I wanted to have hot compresses in between pushes, but my labor and delivery nurse was not doing that. So instead, he would run, warm up some of the towels and bring it to her to make sure that she does it, because she was not doing it. 7, he needs to be able to take cute pictures once the baby is born of you and the baby. 8, he's going to need an app to track your contractions in the early stages of labor to see how far apart they are and how intense and long they are. 8, and something that was really important for me was that I wanted him to cut the umbilical cord for my baby, and I also wanted him to do the adan for the baby right as soon as the baby was born. Honestly, if your husband isn't doing this during your most vulnerable moment, then he's not a good guy. And you better bet that if that guy was my husband, that he would be served divorce papers while he was signing our child's birth certificate.